Hey everyone, short video here just to share something that came through on meditation last week. I suffer from tinnitus, and if any of you people out there who suffer from that, my heart goes out to you. I know it can be very distressing at times, but it got so bad for me that I was starting to hear I don't know if anyone's familiar with Doppler ultrasound, that whoosh whoosh sound. That was going on a lot, and I thought maybe it was congestion or something was in my ears. So went to the doctor. Long story short, he ordered some steroid and nasal drops, but he felt it was going to be related to my tinnitus, and I said, "Oh, wonderful." At any rate, it's not the end of the world, but still, it can be it can be nerve wracking and even debilitating at times. So I was meditating the other day, probably last week, and a thought just kind of percolated into my mind and saying, for tinnitus relief, get some cotton balls, soak it in your Lord's water. That's a story for another day. How I have that, um, and put it in your ears at night for relief of tinnitus. So I thought, okay, it's kind of weird, but um, being a recovering Catholic and still having my Lord's water, I thought it can't hurt, right? And spirit moves in mysterious ways. We've all heard some version of that. So I went ahead and did it. Lo and behold, that the next morning when I got up, not only was the whooshing gone when I was walking around, the ringing was still there, but whereas before it was like a volume 8 out of 10, it was more like a volume 2, between 2 and 4. Much more manageable. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not recommending you try this, but I'm telling you it worked for me. Of course, you got to be careful with your ears. I'm a retired LVN, licensed vocational nurse, so I soaked in the water and I just gently put it in. I didn't shove it in there or anything, just kind of let it. In fact, they fell out at some point during sleep. But I've tried putting them in during the day when the symptoms get exacerbated for whatever reason. So I just wanted to offer that of an example of how the Spirit can work with us and on our behalf when we don't even ask, because that's how much we are loved. And always remember, the Spirit is one, and we are one with the Spirit. God is one. We are one with God. All right. Till next time.